Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and welcome back to our 59 species, one park on Jurassic World Evolution. Now you'll notice I am currently shifting our Mamenchisaurus back across. They were not hanging out together, they were refusing to increase their social need at all. I think because clearly the Mamenchisaurus was down here at the south, right, and it was scanning around itself and it wasn't finding its friend. So clearly, the scanning range can't reach from here to here. So what I'm thinking is we can probably cut off this bottom half of the park and actually be okay. We can probably save a little bit of room here because they clearly don't fit anyway, right? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I'm making sense here. So if I do that, for example, and we just shovel the Brachiosaurus back over there, right? Okay, you're in desperate need of forest. Maybe I've made a terrible mistake. And everyone else is okay over here. If we just load up this area with forest, maybe. Come on, Sequoia. I can't check if you're okay if you don't bloody get out of the tree. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. I can't wait until they patch this. Very soon this will be patched. In 1.8, you will be able to click on dinosaurs. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a terrible idea. It's probably a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea. Never mind. It's a dreadful idea. Let's kill some of these trees. Let's kill the fence. I just have to hope... I'm going to not put a feeder down here, because what I want is for them to stay up at the top, but register the plant life, basically. I can't check if they're... Grumble. Right, so before we check all the names and stuff, let's get our dinosaurs for today on the go. We're going to kick things off with a Stegosaurus exhibit. Now, I have been told by you lovely folks at home that all the Stegosaurids can live together, okay? I'm just going to trust you and check. So the population is 2 to 18. I'm not going to do any writing, but we need 2 Chungkingosauruses. Let's get those on the go. Lovely little rainforest pattern as per usual. And a lovely jungle pattern as per usual. Right, so Chungking done. Next up would be Gigant Spinosaurus, which has... Oh, okay. I really need to save a file when I've incubated all these for the first time. Vivid, of course. I should actually probably check how many we need. I think all of them have a social limit of some description, like a need. 4. So we're already up to 6 out of 16, and I know the Stegosauruses need like 6, so I'm a little suspicious about this, but... We'll see what happens. I may have to break out the old notepad, but let's try to get this exhibit started. So we're just going to build it down here in this sort of area around this bit here. So let's get that nice and curvy. Now, as per usual, you guys are going to want to leave names... Why are you being weird? Stop being weird. You guys are going to want to leave name suggestions down below in the comments if you want your name suggestions to be included on our dinosaurs. But I would like to ask a favour, and that is to... basically leave name suggestions for everything. I'll try to sum up what that will be. It'll be things like, you know, the hybrids. We haven't had any hybrids yet. We're not going to do those today. It's going to be mainly hybrids and large carnivores. What we'll do is we'll see where we are at the end of this episode and we'll go from there. But we're going to fill out the entire QT. Basically, I'm away a little bit, so I would like to pre-record the entire series, if possible, before I leave. So I want you guys to still be involved in that process, and that means I need your lovely name suggestions. So... just keep that in mind, and we'll cover that towards the end of the video. That should be big enough, right? I think so. Yeah. Yes. So this will be all the Stegosaurus done. Now, I believe... let's check how many species we've got so far. 35, and there's 59. So there's 24 to go. Oh, God, there's so many dinosaurs. That's all the carnivorous hybrids. We'll do a little thing. I'll tell you guys exactly what you need to name, basically. So, you know, if you want to name multiple dinosaurs in the QT, feel free to do that. Feel free to just give me a massive list and stuff like that. Just really go for it, enjoy it, and don't worry too much about... I'm just going to come back in a couple of days, pre-record, and take as many name suggestions. So if you want to name 8 different dinosaur species or 20 different dinosaur species, feel free to do that. I'll be less picky about taking from multiple people, just because I do want you guys to name absolutely everything. Right, Chungking, Gigant, Hwang. I need one for the Hwang. Okay. Maybe this is a thing. I really do like the Hwangosaurus. Which is the one I really like? Is it coastal? I don't think it's coastal. I think it might be steppe. I'm gonna go for steppe. I'm not convinced. Confirming task. Every time I say that, I want to say manly man voice. I can't get it. It's not. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Okay, so that's Huang, Chungking, and Gigant. Kentro. Whoopsie daisy. So at the moment, I think I'm on 5 dinosaurs, right? Out of, I think 16 is my minimum. Okay, so we're up to 8. This is going to be tight. It really is. I'm a little suspicious, but I have faith in you, YouTube, that you wouldn't lie to me. People lying on the internet? What? That has never happened. They do all have this adorable animation, so we should watch these guys a little bit. I love that colouring as well. That's beautiful. Wait for it. Oh. It's not as good as the Huang. The Huang is the best. But it's not bad. Alright, okay. These guys are kind of... They're flying out very quickly. The Stegosauruses clearly don't take long to make. We're kind of just... Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to keep up to date here a little bit. They've not made it over yet, have they? No, but we should get this exhibit ready a little bit. Let's get some forest in there. Let's get some water. Get some feeders. I'll do. I think that'll do. We'll find out. I really want to see the Huangosaurus come out. Where is it? There it is. There it is. There it is. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, it's so cute. It's actually painful. Cantosaurus. Okay, we need another Cantro. This is... They're too quick. I need them to breathe slower. I can't keep up at the moment. I'm going to shuffle them from here, yeah. It'd be nice if this wasn't quite a humongous circle, you know? If it was like an X or something, that would be a little bit more helpful. So you can see exactly where you're putting it, but... it's not a big deal. Alright, are you happy? No, little bit more forest, just a little bit more. How are we doing? It's definitely a little bit tighter than I thought it was going to be in terms of happiness and the size. The Stegosaurids are a little bit picky, actually. Okay. Cantosaurus, done. Cantosaurus. Is Stegosaurus the last one? I think so, actually. In which case it is okay. Are you the last one? How have I not made any of the dinosaurs before? I suppose I didn't save from the default file, that makes sense. It is 6, isn't it? Oh, it's 5, okay. 5 out of 15. I think that's okay. Yeah, it is. It's okay. It's on the cusp of not being okay, but it is okay. Tell you what, I think we're going to work on all of those together. So we're going to release the Cantrosauruses. We're going to do hatchery capacity, and we'll make all 5 Stegosauruses at the exact same time. So we'll wait till our Cantrosauruses are done. And whilst we're doing that, let's look at some names, shall we? So for our sauropods, thank you very much for the name suggestions. We have Dippy the Diplodocus. Nearly called it Dippy the Diplodocus because it goes better. We have Big Chungus, of course, for Mamenchisaurus. We have Redwood, a Camarasaurus, and Sequoia, a Mamenchisaurus. We have Cedorus, the Camarasaurus. We have Scooby-Dooby-Doo, the Dreadnoughtus. John, the Brachiosaurus. Pancake the Apatosaurus. Littlefoot the Apatosaurus. Grandpa Pants the Apatosaurus. And I kind of forgot to name the Majungasaurus, if I'm completely honest. So apologies for that. I'll tell you what, let's start this off now. Let's watch him pop out. That Huangosaurus has been the highlight of my day so far. The Cancho's okay, it's just a little dull. A little dull, really. It had a very cool introduction. Remember the first time we ever saw the Canchosaurus? Oh. Oh. The Huangosaurus is higher pitched, and that's why it's cuter. The first time we ever saw the Canchosaurus was when it was beating down a fence in one of the trailers. Which is pretty cool. Right, let's start popping out some stegs. Ein Steg. Zwei Steg. Drei Steg. Via. I think I pronounced Via slightly wrong. Isn't it more like Via? Like a bit more of an F on it? I don't know. Somebody's German, tell me. What colours? Go wetland. Let's pop that out. Lovely stuff. And we should be able to shuffle these guys over. I don't know what we're going to do next. We might do a little carnivore exhibit. I think we need to... We've had a lot of herbivores lately, so I think a little carnivore exhibit here to the north is good. Like we said, pod 3 is only a podling. It's only a little babby. Maybe put the Ankylosaurids here, and then to the north is going to be the carnivore zone. If you don't say it like that, then, you know, what's the point in living? It's not a carnivore zone, it's a carnivore zone. Okay, so Gigant is lonely for some reason. What? What? Have I messed up? Have I messed up? I feel like I've messed up. 4? Did I only make 2? Why am I stupid? Gigant, chunking, Gigant, chunking, Hawang. Are you happy? I need a little bit more for it. And we're going to extend this out very slightly. We don't need this room to the right anyway, so we may as well. Okay, the problem is I can't fix that problem because I'm currently pushing out mini Stegosauruses, right? So how am I meant to... Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what I'm going to do here. Come on, where are you? Where's my Hawang? There it is. Right, okay, you're okay now. I'm going to put another feeder. A little bit gaggled up. You're not Gigant, are you? You're a Kentro, right? I think these are Kentros. Have I just messed up? Yeah, I have. Wow. I mean, that's so unlike me, right? When do I ever screw things up? Everyone, please stop being mean to me. Okay, well, we can... Okay, this is a slight issue. What we're going to do is we're going to knock out our Gigants. They can't be lonely and break out if they're knocked out. And then we'll pop them back up every now and again. And then... they can feed and drink, and then we'll knock them back out again. Does that work social-wise? That's 4... Right, let's think about this. Our limit is 15. We've got 4 Gigants, 1 Hawang, that's 5. 2 Chunkings, that's 7. 3 Kentrosauruses, I think, when the third one gets here. That's 10. 5 Stegosauruses, that's 5. It actually fits utterly perfectly. That's beautiful stuff. Right, okay. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. All part of the master plan. Okay, right, when we get the Stegosaurus, that puts us up to 40 dinosaurs. There are 19 left. Let's try... I'm saying let's try to find out what they are, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, so what haven't we done? We've not done any of the Ankylosaurids except for Crichton, was it? Oh, Sauropelta, which hasn't been named. That's my bad. I'll get onto that before next episode as well. So Sauropelta is the only one we've done. Now, let's have a little look. We haven't done all these... Not done Baryonyx. Not done... I don't remember. What large carnivores have we done? Carnivore and Acrocanthosaurus, right? And Majungasaurus and Allosaurus. Those are the 4... And Carnosaurus. Those are the 5 large carnivores we've done. Okay, right. We can figure this out. I really should write this down. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Okay. Pen and paper. A crude. Who knew this would be so helpful? I had this for Portia for the second channel. Baryonyx. Barry and Cerato for the larges. So they both need their own exhibit, which is kind of the problem. I think we've got Deinonychus and Zilophosaurus. We don't have Dracorex. We don't have Crichton. Everything else there we go. I think so. Ankylosaurus, obviously. Whoopsie daisy. Now the Ankylosaurids can't all live together, although we have got rid of the Crichton from that group, so maybe the others could. We'll have to see. Gigant we don't have. Or Giga. And do we have an Edmontosaurus? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Indo ×2 we don't have. Got all of those, right? Otherwise, yep. We don't have a Metri. We don't have a Nodo. We don't have a Paki, which again in Britain is just not a thing you say. We don't have a Polar. We don't have a Soro. I think we did get Procerato. We don't have a Spino ×2. Seems like too many dinosaurs already. I'm very confused. We don't have a Stiggy, although this might be all of them. We don't have a Troodon. a Rex, or a Raptor. Okay, how many dinosaurs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect! Okay, that's all the dinosaurs. Nailed it. Okay, so how many small carnivores have we? The Spino count? No, Spinos are large, unfortunately. The Spinoraptor is large. We've only got 1, 2... 2 small carnivores left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 large. We have to have 9 more carnivore exhibits. Because we've got 9 large carnivores left. And they can't live together. Because they're a pain in the butt. How are you guys doing? See, they're fine. They're not going to break out. They're not getting stressed or anything. I wonder if the comfort still drops when they're knocked out. 77%. Remember that. We're going to keep an eye on that. Okay, folks. So, we'll sort of do a clarifying list at the end. But you're going to be naming all of those dinosaurs, basically. It's going to take a while. Okay, so let's do a carnivore exhibit. Let's just work from the top down. Although I kind of want to do a theme section with the wetlands, and then we can update that with 1.8. So let's do the Giga. Where's the? No, I'll do Cerato. And what's my favourite Cerato? It's the Coastal. So we're going to use Rainforest instead. We're going to mix things up like a madman. Ooh, spooky. Oh wait, no. Before I do this, Gigant. We need more Gigants. Oopsie daisy. Gigant. What colours did we do the others in? I don't know. We'll do Tundra. And we'll do normal. Okay, good stuff. I assume we can put the Stygimoloch, the Pachycephalosaurus. I assume they can all live together. I think that's the case. And I don't think they need much room. So we can do that very shortly. I'm just trying to think. Right, there's at least 9 exhibits to go. 10 for the Pachycephalosaurids, 11 for the Ankylosaurids, 12. It's a maximum, if done correctly, it should be a maximum of 12 exhibits, I think. Which is quite a lot, right? Don't get me wrong, that's a lot of exhibits, but I think that's the max. Are you still 77% by any chance? Nice! This really works, just until they die. It works until they're dead. Zilophosaurus, Deinonychus, I was right on that, down Velociraptors. It is Proceratosaurus over here, right? Yes! Good stuff. Good stuff like that. It's just a nice... It's weird, because it doesn't look themed, it just looks like a park. I can't really remember the last time we did that. When was the last time we just built a park that didn't have some gimmick attached to it, basically? That's all our lovely Stegos done. I mean, they're not necessarily lovely, they could be horrible Stegos. You never know, folks. What's going on here? Come on, there we go. What did I start making? Oh, Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus is going to live with... Right, let me cross Ceratosaurus out, actually. It doesn't really matter. We can just put any of the small carnivores in. We don't even have to do it, but... I think Ceratosaurus kind of suits the Velociraptor a little bit. Now, I want to put the Velociraptor with the T-Rex. What do I want to put the Troodon with? I think I want to put the Troodon with the Metri. I think they fit together. So we're going to do Cerato on his own. Right, so let's start on our mass amounts of large carnivores as well. So let's get a Giga. Not doing rainforest. I'm resisting the rain. We're going for wetland. I'm going to get 2 just because we can, basically. If you've got 2 slots and you can put them together at the same time, I don't see any reason not to. Let's go Tundra. Mix things up. We might do it the same for the Ceratosaurus and kind of give them some friends, basically. So, right. So let's just clarify. You want to leave name suggestions for the next video, right? In the QT down below. You've got loads of dinosaur names you want to see included. What you have to name, ladies and gentlemen, is all our Stegosaurids. So that's Huangosaurus, Stegosaurus, Chunkingosaurus, Kentrosaurus, and Gigant Spinosaurus. Okay, you need to name all 5 of those. And then Baryonyx, Ceratosaurus, Giganotosaurus, Indoraptor, Indominus Rex, Pachycephalosaurus, Polacanthus, Dracorex, Crichtonsaurus, Ankylosaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, Nodosaurus, Saro. What's Saro? Saro. What's Saro? What's that dinosaur? I don't know what that's. Saro. Sano? Sa. What are you? Am I going crazy? Sauro! It's a Sauro! Sauropelta. Spinosaurus, Spinoraptor, Stygimoloch, Troodon, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptor. Phew. Everyone happy? Everyone looks pretty happy. I mean, except the dead ones, but... We're going to wait on the Ceratosaurus until the Gigants have come out, I think. We also don't have an exhibit for it. Actually, no, we should release this first and we can knock it out early on. Knock it out before it's got something to chew on, basically. It's a pretty cool skin. Ooh, no, I want another Cerato. I want the other skin one as well. Let's go make him a little exhibit because we can't really do much else until then. Yeah, we'll just. I think the Ceratosaurus probably doesn't need loads of room, so we'll just do a little thing attached onto here. You gonna let me go there? Nice. Someone is making very odd noises outside. I don't know, I just want Pod 3 to feel tight. Oh god, that giggling. I've been hoping for ever since I built this little spot that will fit in there, and I suspect I'm going to be immensely depressed. I'm immensely depressed. This is why we need individual trees. I want to put... Oh, it worked. Okay, never mind. Like, never mind, ignore me. Get some trees around there, fluff it up a little bit, you know. I'm a fluffer, as they say in certain industries. For those who don't, do I want to explain what a fluffer is on YouTube? Am I going in that direction? I think so. So what a fluffer is, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're under, let's be honest, probably like 14, you probably should know this. Basically, a fluffer, and it's less a thing these days than it used to be, but a fluffer is somebody on the set of adult films, okay, whose job it is to... Where the hell's my skin? Oh, it's not on this save file. What save file is it on? Right now, that doesn't make sense. Have I not unlocked the Jungle Ceratosaurus? I'm like 100% sure I unlocked the Jungle Ceratosaurus. Apparently I haven't. I'm very confused right now. Because save files don't matter for that because it's challenge mode, so it's like a global thing. I really thought I had. That's interesting and confusing for me. Anyways, the fluffer, if a male performer isn't quite performance ready, then the fluffer's job was to get them ready before the shoot, basically. It is less of a thing these days just because of, you know, I don't know why I know this, just because of like medication and stuff like that, but it used to be quite a necessary part of the job. Anyways, moving on with our lives, I think, very, very swiftly. Let's get some trees. Yes, let's focus on the trees and nothing else that has been said in today's video. You know, you just like pick up pieces of information, and don't get me wrong, that's not particularly obscure piece of information or anything, but you just learn things sometimes and like, oh, let's file that away. One day I'll make a YouTube video and I'm going to want to tell them all about that. So there we go. I think I can probably put another exhibit right here, actually. Like I said, I like each pod to be surrounded by stuff and like blocked off as much as possible. I don't even know why I'm doing this. It's probably not as efficient as it could be, but efficiency just, again, doesn't feel that important. But saying that, we have like 8 more carnivore exhibits to go, so I think we're going to be okay. I actually really do think we're going to be okay. Right, Ceratosaurus is popping out. Gigas both popping out. We do one more maybe. What else would we do? I want to save the Indo. Can we do like a little Indo zone? So let's just pick a normal one. Are there any normal ones left? Not really. Yeah, we'll do the Metri. Coastal. No. Taiga. And we'll get 2 of them, because why not? In this case, there's really no reason not to, because we can't fit the Troodons in here already anyway, so... There we go, a couple of lovely Metries. Can't go wrong with a lovely Metri. Can we get these gigants moving, please, quickly, before the others go mental and try to break out? Because they've woken up now, so they're going to be a little bit depressed. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're so sad. So lonely. Look, if you can't be comfortable with yourself and happy with your own company, then you're never going to be happy, okay? You see people sometimes and they go relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, and there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do, but I think it's a little sad sometimes. I think you have to... I mean, not that if you're in a relationship you then should purposely not be in a relationship for the purpose of, you know, getting used to this, but I think it is important that people learn to be on their own. A little bit. That's my excuse anyway. I'll say that. I'm not ready for you, Giganotosaurus. Giganotosaurus. I always wanted to call it Giganotosaurus. That's my default in the past. It's not. It's Giganotosaurus. We can be ready though. Actually, tell you what, let's pop it out. It's fine. Give it a good old pop out. I actually cannot remember what wetland pattern looks like. Oh, yeah. Ruddy dramatic. Wasn't it that long ago where it felt like... doesn't it feel like ages ago that the Gigas were tiny? Absolutely tiny. Honestly, seems just such a long time ago since they changed to dinosaur sizes. It probably was, actually. It's hard to forget. It's easy to forget sometimes, I should say, just how much this game has changed since release. It is actually very nearly the 1 year anniversary of the game on the 12th of June. So I'm going to do like a big video kind of like highlighting how the game has changed since then and compare it back with the original, and I might do like a re-review. This is probably not big enough now that I think about it. Are we happy, Stegosaurus? No. Stegosaurus, like most of the large carnivores in the game, prefers grassland to forest, which makes sense. There we go. Just about. I kind of like the forest. This is probably not big enough for the Giga, but we'll give it a go. I hear a banging noise. Everyone seems okay though. No one's... You should be happy now, right, Giga? Yeah, see? It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna keep spreading the feeders out, actually. No, you're not having a carnivore feeder. I'm not breeding carnivorous Amp Spinosauruses. It sounds amazing, but it's not on the list for today. Right, so... Productive! 3 exhibits done today. Not bad. Admittedly, 2 small carnivore-only ones, but still. So... We have 17 species to go. Right? Something like that? I cannot believe I don't have the Jungle Ceratosaurus. I'm sure it's the first one I unlocked, because it was my favourite... No, I know I unlocked the Rex wetland skin. What was the other one I unlocked? Was it the Raptor? I only did 2 Jurassic Challenge modes. I don't think they're particularly difficult, but they are tedious, so... I really don't recognise this skin at all. I must never make a wetland Ceratosaurus, because I do not recognise the skin. I cannot remember ever... Like, that to me looks like a brand new skin. It's definitely not, but it looks like it. Crazy. Right, so... Okay, let's get this exhibit ready for our Giga. Saying Gigant Spinosaurus all bloody day. We can actually give them goat feeders. I kind of just forgot about this. Because we have combat on, because we are trying to keep our dinosaurs happy without the use of genetic modifications and without cheating at all, you know, this should be a viable park you can build in your own playthroughs, other than the power. Which, to be honest, I think we could probably... You know, I think we could fit power supplies in this park and actually manage it. But, other than that, it's all perfectly normal. So, I think combat is on. Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do, sis? Combat on? Yeah. So they can actually hunt goats, which is something very rare in our sandbox modes. Because usually you have to turn it off. How are we doing? What's this? We're going to wait on the Metri. They're going to live with the Troodon. Oh, sorry, buddy. Come on, pal. Let's get you shuffled over and then we're pretty done. You are... You know what? Not a million miles away from happiness. If we proper kill the forest, it might just scrape into success. It's not going to. It's going to be very close, but it's not going to quite make it. That's okay. We'll pull this out by a little bit. That should be blimmin' plenty. How are we doing? Are we happy? I bet we're happy. Really? You really don't like the forest, do you? I bet we're happy. There we go. The happy kicker. Who's your happy kicker? There we go. Right, beautiful. Okay, so they really don't need much room, do they? And we only need to fit, what, 7 more large carnivores? Spinosaurus, Spinoraptor, Indominus Rex, Indoraptor, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Baryonyx, Suchomimus. Suchomimus not on my list. Oh, I just heard a banging. Wait, who's unhappy? What? Somebody's definitely trying to break out. Oh, it's you. Oh, this is going to be a problem for me. I can't really keep doing that because that's going to make other dinosaurs unhappy as well. Everyone else is actually okay. I think it's because of his position, right? It's quite far down this direction. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tell you what, it's easy to just shoot him. Put these back in. I think it's because he's like round the corner and basically he's just, yeah, I don't know. The other one is okay, right? What is he? Is he the Dreadnoughtus? Don't we only have... How many Dreadnoughtus? I think we only have one Dreadnoughtus. Everyone else is okay. Oddly enough. Genuinely surprising that everyone else is okay. Right, okay, so... Many dinosaurs to name. Including, don't forget the Suchomimus, because I did, somehow. Oh, happy little Ceratos. Yeah, this skin. I'm going to have to go check my challenge modes, because I'm a little bit confused, I'm not going to lie. So we've got those, we've got the Gigas. Just chuck out tons of names. Just have some fun with it. Theme them all if you want. You know, we're going to be naming about... probably 150 dinosaurs or something like that in total, so, you know, live the dream basically. Let's do one more check. We are on 42, so 17 species to go, and we have 101 dinosaurs, and that's about, okay, so probably not 150 dinosaurs to go. Probably more like 30 if I had to guess, something like that, 30 to 40. Okay, right, I think we are done. Are we done, Zil Washington? I think we are. Everyone's happy. I'm going to shift you back down here and pretend sauropods aren't a massive pain in the ass. Right, thank you very much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Remember to let me know in the comments down below many dinosaur name suggestions. The series will be continuing on. Of course, I just want to be able to pre-record it, basically, and give you guys multiple episodes over the next week or so. And also, the update comes out, 1.8 comes out on... a week on Tuesday, is it? A week on Monday, a week on Tuesday? I think it's a week on Tuesday. And I'd like to get this park finished before then. So that's 3 or 4 more episodes, probably. So, you know, that's kind of the reason I want to push this forward a little bit more. Okay, we're good. Thank you for joining me. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.